Hello, hello. Everybody get settled in. We will be with you in just a minute. In the meantime, check out our promotion and listen to the lovely gentleman outside tearing down part of my house. Thomas says, don't mind Sarah. Paul Bunyan is doing some work outside. Yes. It does feel that way. I've got my good friend Cassandra Spicer here with me from Beads to Live By. And
hey guys.
She is going to be showing us a great bracelet. So I'm going to turn it over to her fairly quickly. But first, let me jump in here and just explain what's going on in the background at my house. So I have some work being done on the outside of my house. I had some dry rot happening. And of course, they picked my exact window, my second story window, to tear apart the shutters and the framing right when I'm going live. And I didn't want to go out and interrupt them, knowing that I can turn this over to the beautiful and lovely Cassandra for her bracelet anyway. So when I'm on, you may hear some pounding. I am like I told you guys last week, I'm getting the house painted a beautiful shade of blue green turquoise, and it is going to bring a lot of joy eventually, even if it's not. So Cassandra, how have you been?
Oh, just put on an entire bead festival right after moving our business and generally trying to drive myself slowly insane. But it was so amazing. And that, yes, thanks to your Vanna White skills is part of the inspiration behind our video today. So
yeah. Michigan, I believe Cassandra may be doing this annually. Is that right, Cassandra?
Much to my dismay, I believe so, Sarah.
Oh, every August?
Currently working out. We've got two different kind of date options that we're there are some local events that, surprisingly enough, our small town of Jackson, Michigan does have some pretty big NASCAR related events that are close enough to our city that it sells out all the hotels. So for the sake of travelers for the festival, we don't want to schedule over those. So we have to triple check those calendars before we set the dates for the festival. But other than the attendees from this year, you guys will be some of the first people to know about that info once we have those dates set.
That's super exciting. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over now because they're just pounding away right here on my window.
You'll be here in spirit. Are you going to work on your bracelet?
We can talk more after. Yes, okay. I will be working in the background on the same bracelet with the same materials. So here you guys are, the beautiful and lovely Cassandra. And here's her beat table.
Awesome. So the sample that Sarah has the supplies for tonight is this scheme that I did specifically for our festival. As I mentioned, this was back in August, and honest to goodness, if you tried to get me to say the dates, I think the dates are on the bag, the 8th through the 11th. For a second, I panicked thinking I can't even remember where when I did this, because it was such an amazing 4-day event full of classes and vendors and lots of beady fun. So our friends at Softflex provided a beautiful, so many things for us. Thank you guys, by the way, as well for hosting me today. But the bracelet is strung on Softflex wire, and the loop serves as your clasp. And then the other end, there was a nice sturdy lobster claw in those kits. So this bracelet features some of our favorite products from Beads to Live By. The colors were chosen again to coordinate with the festival. So I have some fun fall colors here on my tray that I picked out to demo the process for today, but I'll explain. We've got these turquoisey teal size 8 seed beads in a beautiful matte transparent color. And then we have our teacup beads that we love that are like a little cup shape, mimics kind of a flower. We've got in the bracelet from the swag bag for all of our students at the festival, there were little crystal rondelles and our O beads, which are like a little beautiful glass spacer. And then, of course, these boho flowers that we really love so much that I've been using in everything. I have lots of them, but I just love them. So the bracelet can be done to any length to fit whatever wrist size you're making it for. And let's get started on the pattern, shall we? So hopefully, Sarah, you can translate the colors of what I'm using in. I'll try to give like the either or of what I'm working with here versus what you'll be using in your kit. And I was explaining to Sarah on our website, the very same swag bag that our students got from the festival also is available for purchase right now. And a huge chunk of the proceeds go towards the support of the school that so graciously hosted our event this year. It's an art school in our downtown area that we really love and appreciate and want to support as much as possible. So you could get this exact same bracelet kit along with a lot of other goodies. And that is under our Jackson Bead Festival tab on our website, which I think that Thomas so generously shared the link to already. So I've got a crimp bead right here, and I showed that medium soft flex wire. You've got a full spool of the teal color that, oh, I'm so sorry, Sarah, I can't remember the name of right now, but that was in the kit. And I'm switching up my clasp here just because I didn't have the wherewithal to grab an appropriate lobster claw, but I do have my favorite ball and socket clasps, which we also have on our website. So if you're doing this with the kit, you would just attach your lobster claw on one end, and then when you complete the bracelet, you would make a loop at the other end to connect to. Or you could use a jump ring out of your stash, whatever you prefer. And oh, Sarah, I was hoping that you would have to do the magic crimp on camera because you know you're so much better at it than me, but I'll do my best here.
I love the colors you sent me. They're beautiful.
Well, they felt like something you would probably wear, but yeah, that was exactly what everybody got in their swag bags at the festival too.
Look at how pretty this is, you guys. Okay, I'm back to mute.
Ha! And I got my first crimp in while you were doing that. So, of course, that's you know what? The first part is the hardest part for me. Anybody else can relate to that initial ravioli. I just half the time feel like I get it off center ever so slightly, and then I have to deal with the results of my poor life choices. I don't know if you guys do this either, but one of my favorite cheats in beading is to use, if I've got something made like a necklace or a bracelet that already fits me, why reinvent the wheel? I can use that to measure the length of my cord I need, and then I'm just going to leave that extra for, I give myself a generous amount. Life is short, and there's lots of soft flex wire out there to be able to manage my ends a little bit more easily.
I can attest to that. There is
right. I mean, also from a marketing standpoint, I'm sure you guys don't mind me sharing that people should use extra wire always, right?
Every single time.
Every time. So I need to get some of my seed beads on camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. I think, there we go. Sorry, it's a little dark pile of, I'll try turning my other light up too and see if that helps. Sorry for a little incessant clicking there. Feels a little bit brighter now. So it doesn't help that I'm using black size 8 seed beads, but this is the sequence we're working with. We start with 3 of those. And even if you end with like 1 against the other side of your clasp area, it really is just very nice to use those as a buffer so that you can cover the end of your beading wire. I just don't mind leaving a tiny bit of beading wire.
Are these the size 8s?
Yes, so that whole little mix there are the beads you're using for your bracelet. The other beads I sent you are parts of my Customer Appreciation Week kit, which I believe on my website might be almost sold out, if not sold out right now. But like I had 2 colors available. I'm working on a 3rd colorway that I might sneak preview for you guys tonight. And then I know I have enough to do some more of the colors that were listed. And I've got that like 2nd colorway laying on my tray too from the original colors. But I had some like earring ideas. So I sent you like parts and pieces, Sarah, because I thought like, you know, if we had time or if you wanted to play with it on your own next week sometime during Customer Appreciation Week, there's just some thoughts I have about like a way to make fun earrings that would coordinate with those necklaces. So I have got one of my teacup beads here. See if it'll focus a little bit. So it's just a little, like almost like a half a bead, like a little cup shape. And to start, I'm going to go through the concave side. So like the side that cups inward is where I'm going to go through. So then when you hold your wire upward, you're going to see that convex side, the side that curves out. So you want those, that teacup to cup over your seed beads like so. And in the kit, again, there's teal seed beads, and then the cup is like a color. And the O bead looks very different on the surface. It's like a multicolored, kind of magenta and purple and such. And then we're going to do an O bead, which in this case is silver. And then you go the opposite direction, so through the outie side, if we're talking belly buttons, the convex side of the teacup. So when you get that all strung on, you've got this really fun little vignette of those teacups and the way that they stack up next to each other with that O bead in the middle is just a really pleasing, I think, kind of design idea. And then 3 more of our seed beads. And in the kit, again, you got a cute little crystal. I chose this kind of pumpkin-y colored fire polish because if you couldn't tell already, guys, I'm in full fall mode. And after that is a 100% repeat on the design of those beads being layered the way that we just showed you. So 3 more of the 8s, which is the seed bead that's in the kit. And we have a lot of these types of beads in the various styles on the website. Teacups and O beads are some of our favorites. So we also have these boho flowers in tons of colors. If you're wanting to do something like this design, but with other colors, or you don't want to buy the whole bag in order to get that kit, we have a lot of these things available. Thanks, Thomas. Oh, hey, Becky. See some familiar faces out there. Just remember, you put your teacups on in opposite directions when you're stringing them on. They make amazing little bead caps in your work as well if you butt them up against a round bead. But this is my little design idea for this. So I'm going to space my flowers out a little bit more than I did in the first style of this bracelet, just for fun, so you guys can kind of see something a little different. So I've got just a couple sets here of that pattern, and then I'm going to string on in the bracelet kit style. I used one of those crystals, or in this case, a fire polish, and then a flower. And these are a 14 millimeter flower for reference in case. I'll show you guys on my wrist too, just to see what it looks like against. But oh, this is gonna be so much fun. It's gonna have all the different shades of metallics. There's like a rose gold finish flower. I've got these all in like a mixed set with some other beads right now, different flower pairs. So you could do that little combo as well. And then I'm going to go back to my pattern for a minute here. Sarah's probably done with her bracelet. She's so much faster than me.
I mean, if they weren't pounding away over here, I probably would be done. But
it's distracting, isn't it? Poor thing.
I love these teacup beads. While it's
know
they're so cute. Maybe they're done with my window. Oh no, the ladder's still there. They'll be back. This is super, super cute. I love how it's coming together. So adorable.
Thank you. I'm so glad you like it.
Here is where I'm at.
Oh yeah. See? Halfway done.
Not really. No, I know I'm supposed to bring it up close for it to focus, to block everything else out, but it just doesn't really.
I think that there was some kind of StreamYard update, don't you? I feel like so many people have been having
something changed. Yeah.
Problems with it. Yeah.
It used to focus really well when I would bring it up close, and it's not doing that anymore. Not sure what happened, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
You get on that, Sarah. Like you don't have enough to do already.
Many tasks to get done here.
Oh, if you guys hear anything in the background. So Sarah's got lumberjacks in the background. I have whiny little dogs in the background.
Oh, no. Well, I have that too. I have that too. And then the kids are making, my good friend dropped off some apples from her apple tree after soccer practice last night, and they are making apple crumble downstairs. So you can only imagine what my kitchen probably looks like right now, but
it smells good though.
It's gonna smell good, hopefully, and we will have dessert tonight, which will be lovely.
Yes, that sounds delicious. It is definitely the very introductory part of fall here in Michigan. So we've already gotten some like teasing of like cooler weather, and our apples are definitely coming in too.
We're having like this very strange heat wave in California. I mean, I guess it's not really that strange for this time of year. We still kind of get hot this time of year, but it's been excessively hot. Someone in Southern California posted a picture of their weather, and it was like hotter than it was in Las Vegas or something. I don't know. It's
oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, we've had some like 90-degree days real recently too. So
yeah. But it does, I definitely am feeling the inklings of fall with school back in session and all the fun, pumpkin spice stuff coming out.
The coffee shop across the street from the Bead store made the mistake of leaking the fact that they already had their pumpkin spice syrup in stock. And it's like, granted, I drink them iced this time of year, but I have had a pumpkin spice latte a couple times a week ever since.
Evelyn had, my oldest daughter had the pumpkin muffin at Starbucks the other day. She said it was delicious. So I know not everybody loves pumpkin or loves pumpkin this early, but I don't know. I always enjoy it. Just kind of one of those little signs that we're going into a new season. And
yeah, I don't like crave every single thing I eat in a pumpkin spice flavor, but I definitely have things like I really do enjoy a good pumpkin spice latte, and I like apple baked goods more, but they have to be done well. I think even with pumpkin pie, I'm really picky about that. Like, I don't want the prepackaged flavor of the pumpkin that's pre-spiced in the can, right?
mm-hmm.
I don't know. Picky.
Yeah, I hear you. Lydia, I have not forgotten how hot it is in Arizona. I'm only speaking to the change in weather here. But yeah, I know it's hot there till November. So
oh gosh, yeah.
You've got a ways to go before summer is over.
Well, and our mutual friend Deb Floros, she's shared with me how hot it's been getting off and on
Oh,
near
so
her.
hot.
That's a lot.
It's so hot there. I'm actually thinking about going next summer.
I saw your post about that. That'll be
I'm
hopefully.
hoping to find a house that I can stay at before summer. But if I don't, I have a very good friend that's offered for me to stay at their house while they're gone.
Oh, good.
That way we can stay for like 3 or 4 weeks and see all of our family and friends and eat at all of our favorite places and really do it up. But if we go in summer, it is going to be tricky.
Yeah. The heat. Yeah.
But I do think it might be good for my oldest because she's always saying how much she loves it in Arizona because she always goes in winter. And I feel like you need the summer experience so you don't turn 18 and move to Arizona and realize 150 degrees there like 6 months out of the year.
Yeah, it does sound like it can be very extreme, even though I know there's lots of reasons to like love Arizona as well. Oh man, if there was not a more perfect spooky season fall bracelet.
It's
And
definitely giving those vibes.
I know everyone. I used a brass clasp and copper wire and crimp beads. It was totally on purpose because I was mixing all those metals in the flowers too.
Yeah, there are some really nice places to visit in the summer in Arizona that aren't that far. One of my favorite places is Mount Graham, which is it's southeast of Phoenix, and
Okay.
a lot of people go there, but it's absolutely stunning. So I was thinking about that too, of like we could go on some camping trips on the weekends and stuff, which would be fun.
Thank you for explaining the location in regards to Phoenix to you. You could just tell like most of us probably are not as familiar enough with the landscape to
Yeah. Well, and I mean, Phoenix is right in the middle, so it's kind of easy to know where I'm talking about just by using that as the base location.
For sure.
For those who are just joining us and haven't, been following me for years, I was born in Arizona, and then I lived in Arizona almost all of my adult life till the last 6 or 7 years I've been in California. So I'm really pretty well versed in what summer looks like there. My kids, however, are not. It'll be a real awakening.
So I was going to show off my Customer Appreciation Week project just a little bit. People got a beautiful mix of seed beads and then the they got various strands of beads, multiple full strands for this piece, and chain and wire and all the components to add everything together and make a triple layer necklace in up to at least 24 inches. Beatrice, is there a kit available for the one I'm making right now? So this piece is available as a kit, but only in our swag bag from the Jackson Bead Festival in these exact colors. Otherwise, the parts, components, colors are all available on our website. And if anybody would like links to those individual things, especially like if it's specifically these colors you're looking for, I'd be happy to like put that together for Softflex and post it in the VIB group too.
I think they're back. I hear.
It's like your own personal stalkers that you really are preferring not to have.
You guys, they've been working on my house all day. And at 2:45, they made it to where I am filming. So I should have warned them. It's my own fault for not warning them.
Well, but what are the odds? You can't put that on yourself either.
Cassandra, I have learned so much about the strangest things happening, and you just like, even when the odds are low, if it's going to happen, I swear it's going to happen to me.
You should have assumed. Oh, wow. Still, I feel like that's a lot of pressure on somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you just telling me in an email in the last 24 hours?
Behind
Don't
yourself.
be so hard on yourself.
Yeah. Right. It's true. Don't be. Well, that was such a beautiful bracelet. Let me bring it up here so that we can see you. So your bead show was in August, and you have some leftover bags, right?
So we gave out swag bags filled with stuff to our students who were registered for classes that weekend. And
Nice.
then I've got those available for sale on the website. And then I have been doing the empty bag as an in-store purchase gift for people, but seeing it, look, it traveled pretty well to you. I think I might be able to start offering that through the website purchases soon too.
And then they can get this kit on your website, and it's called like the Jackson Bead Show swag bag or something along those lines.
Yeah, so it'll be a bag filled with all the goodies.
All the stuff will be in it.
Yeah, that's how that swag bag is listed. Yeah, so it'll have that beautiful little piece from you guys with the soft flux in it, which was the perfect color for that set of beads. That's how we
That's what I
used
use.
that.
Yeah.
Our friend, and I'll do this on my hand cam too. So you get a full 10-foot spool of soft flux. The soft flux wire there, and that color was the dark blue lapis, which is such a pretty like tealy shade of wire that went just so well with that bracelet. And then we've got this is from Kinga Bledsoe. It is a mini inspiration box and had gorgeous findings, beads. I believe there's stone cabochons in every one of these, with some beading foundation and or leather. But I don't want to open it all up and ruin the packaging. She did like such a beautiful job with that. And that was one of our instructors at the event as well. We had this bead mix and delicious donation from our friend Becky Haley. Cover up our little, there were some coupons. So that is the one caveat to the swag bags as they're currently listed. I did put a note on there that there's probably some coupons in these bags that will be expiring as they continue to get sold due to the fact that the event was in August originally. But gorgeous literature from our Visitors Bureau that talks about our community and our state. Oop, give you a little sideways view there. Little, gosh, I wouldn't have even begun to guess that this like huge pamphlet full of information would have been so prolific about the arts community in our state. And then a little earring kit. So there's 2 full kits and then 2 sets of beady goodies in there in the bag. And this is from Marsha Balonis. She was another one of our instructors. And it has the instructions and all of this for the earrings. Oh, hi, Joan. Yes, you can get not a kit specifically, but you can get a you can get the sets of beads that I used today, and I can link those in the VIB group from Softflux as like the separate listing. So I apologize. I didn't think to put together. I literally pulled those beads this morning to use in the video today. These are 2 handmade items from our dear friends and instructors from the event, Sheila Shawnee, who happens to also be my mom, and then Star Mistron, who created these awesome items. So they look kind of crazy, but they're very helpful beading tools. This is a bead puller, or a needle puller, excuse me. So real check glass bead on the end there. And you set this over your needle. And then for especially any of us that have some dexterity or neuropathy issues, this helps you grip that needle and pull it through if it gets stuck a little bit in your project. So that's just a really cool little handmade goodie. And then I think we called these bead bashers, but bead crusher is another way to put it. if you have an extra bead in your project, like a small seed bead, that's what we're talking about here, then you take the eraser, and I mean, maybe this is good for like if you're having some aggression that you need to get out, you stab the little eraser animal, but you set
one of those.
yeah, right. You set the bead against the animal, and then you use your push pin, because this is too thick for the smaller seed beads. You push it through the hole of the bead and it crushes the bead from the inside out. And then this was the friendship bracelet kit that I included and it's got the crimps and the clasp and all the beads in it. So then all you have left is your soft flex wire from the other part of the bag. But all sorts of fun goodies. And again, the value of that bag is set because the minimum class fee cost was $55 at the event. So the bag's at $55, but 60% or more of the proceeds from those purchases go directly to the nonprofit organization that hosted our event location, the Jackson School of the Arts. So
that is so awesome. I love that you're doing a live bead show in your community. I learned something about Michigan this morning.
Ooh, I can't wait.
In our homeschool literature. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Let me bump it back. In our homeschool literature, we're talking about the states because Evelyn's in 5th grade. And one of the games we were playing, it asked, what state touches 3 of the Great Lakes? And I didn't realize that Michigan touches 3 of the Great Lakes. And I also didn't realize that part of Michigan is above one of those Great Lakes and separated.
You didn't know about the Upper Peninsula?
No. I've always lived in the West, Montana, Arizona, California. I've looked at maps like my whole life. You'd think I would have.
But yeah, it doesn't always. Yeah. So that's like
really closely.
This is Michigan.
Yeah. So interesting. So that's part of homeschooling is nice because I learn a lot too. Okay, let's get to our giveaway because I've got people out just pounding away on my house, and you guys don't want to sit here and listen to that. So I'm going to get to the giveaway. I'm giving away a Golden Gate Trio, Soft Flex Trio today, and let me share my screen. We're going to give away StreamYard.
What colors come in that trio, Sarah?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like it's tanzanite, copper, and bone. I'm going to what we have in there, but I don't.
That sounds like a nice combo.
All right, I've only got 52 entries here. You must be present to win. I'm going to pick my winner right now. You can do your last minute entry by commenting #Callie. A trio is 3 10-foot spools of soft flex beading wire, 3 different colors, and this one is a Golden Gate Trio. I also want to encourage you to check out our Customer Appreciation Week kit, which is California themed. Oh, my life is hilarious. And then we've got Maria Hammershock. Are you here, Maria? Please comment and let us know that you're available. You just never know what's going to be going on at my house every day.
For the record, Sarah, it's like a dull sort of pounding. It's not like it's really not obnoxious on the other end at all.
Oh, good. It's really loud on my end. So do we have Maria Hammershock? Check in the comments and let us know you're here. You've won a Golden Gate Trio. You're going to email info@softflexcompany.com. Kristen says it sounds like a wire web.
That's exactly what it sounds like on this end. I agree, Kristen. There's Maria. Congratulations.
There she is. Congratulations, Maria. Email info@softflexcompany.com. Let Terry know a Golden Gate Trio and let her know you're shipping address so that she can get that out to you. Don't forget, we started a brand new sale today. If you're ready to get your spooky season on, we are giving away free Gone Batty kits when you spend over $99. We are super excited to share this Halloween themed kit with you. It's always one of our favorite kits of the year, that and Christmas. It's full of lots of fun things. So go to the website and check that out at softluxcompany.com. It's only available while supplies last. So keep that in mind. And Cassandra, I'm so glad I got to spend a little time with you today.
It was just my favorite part of my week, Sarah. Thanks for having me.
Nice. And then
I already saw some orders for the swag bag. So thanks, guys. We really appreciate you helping us support the school too.
So we'll see you again soon for Customer Appreciation Week, which is coming up very quickly. I hope you guys are ready for a jam-packed week of fun. I imagine the schedule's in here. Let me pop that up real fast too.
I was gonna say, I think I'm with you or Kristen on Monday.
Yeah, you're helping us kick off everything on Monday. We also will have Kay Goss, Abby Berta, Danielle Wicks, Sam and Shira from Sam's Bead Shop, Nilay Patel, Rebecca Combs, and then, of course, you'll see lots of Joyce and Kristen and myself and Elena Kawachi. All of us will be doing lots and lots of inspiration throughout the week. It's September 16th through the 20th. Everything can be watched on replay in the evenings or on the weekend, if that's your preference. And we'll be doing lots of giveaways. We have a epic, huge live bead sale happening on Thursday, September 19th. I hope you'll tune in for everything. We're putting together a nice little swag bag as well, which Cassandra is participating in, as are many of the presenters. So I hope you'll check that out. In the meantime, go get your kit from softluxcompany.com and from Beads to Live By in order to participate and have a lot of fun.
Do you guys want to see a little sneak peek of the third colorway I'm going to try to get put together before next week?
Let's do it.
I'll just flash it under the camera real quick.
Okay.
So the first two combos had white.
It's like the Golden Gate Trio.
Is this the same colors as that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so stinking funny. Well, maybe we'll have to like make
How very California of you.
Yes. Well, I was feeling like these pearls, they're such a gorgeous like blue. They needed to be utilized despite the fact that the rest of my kits had the white pearls. So hopefully I'll have more of those other sets listed by next week, but I want to add this third colorway with the coppers to the mix. So stay tuned, guys.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see it all come together. We love you, Cassandra, and we will see you again soon.
Love you guys too.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. We appreciate all of you. Make sure you check out Joyce tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time for Spill the Beads. Oh, Friday morning. Tomorrow is a live sale. 1 o'clock.
Today's Wednesday? What?
Week is it? I was off last week, and it just totally threw my week off. And then having Monday off too.
Holiday? Yeah, forget it.
Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. We have a live sale, 1 p.m. Pacific every Thursday. And then Friday morning, you'll find Joyce, 9:30 a.m. And then, of course, the following Monday, you usually find Kristen. I don't know about next week, but usually she's on Mondays as well. So lots of fun stuff coming up, and we will see you very soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.